what we announced, and this is coming early next year, there's a lot of work to be done, is we're integrating full self-custody into the Voyager trading application using Ethos's technology. You will be able to maintain keys to your coins. The Ethos token will play an important role in that. You pay minimal fees. We will have a little bit of a fee model introduced here, even though we are a commission-free provider today for our trading, to be able to trade directly from self-custody. So this goes back to reducing that friction of I need to transfer from this preferred custody place onto this trading platform and then back over here, one unified experience where you can maintain keys to your coins as well as trade directly from one place with one partner in one application.
Hey YouTube, it's CryptoOneStop coming to you guys from the Crypto Cave. And today I'm going to be providing a quick update on the Voyager app. We'll talk about the new features that were recently added, and I'll also go over my actual portfolio so you guys can see how well it's doing, and you'll get to see how much Bitcoin and Voyager token I've accumulated since I funded my account. If you wanted to jump around to the more relevant parts of the video, you can use the timestamp in the description below. Also, if you're new to the Voyager app and you haven't created an account yet, you'll be eligible to get a $25 bonus by using the promo code in the description below. And the great thing about this platform is that even the bonus $25 you've earned in Bitcoin will be accumulating compounded interest monthly. If any of that interests you, make sure you guys go ahead and download the mobile app, which is now available on Android and iOS. Now I'll play you another clip from the same interview you watched earlier in the video where Steve Capone of Voyager talks about what makes the Voyager app stand out amongst its competitors.
So we have an accessible trading platform. It's a mobile trading platform. We support well over 20 different coins, including Dash. But we're a little bit different. Notice I did not use the word exchange in there. So we are not a crypto exchange. We approach the market a little bit different than other trading platforms did. And we looked to the kind of legacy of equities markets and traditional markets and how trading is really done and how traders are really serviced. So Voyager is a crypto broker. What we mean by that is we take care of the execution and the liquidity for customers. So our trading platform connects to a variety of different exchanges as well as all types of liquidity providers. And that enables us to execute trades across that liquidity network for our retail customers that are trading on our app. Ultimately, what that means is you get access. We help you find a better price. So if there's any differential across our liquidity providers, we find a better price, or we call the overall best execution. I'm sure many folks have had experience, especially in different states in the U.S., of their no longer being able to access a coin on an exchange, having to move to another, having their account shut down because of some regulatory change. We mitigate all of that. We act as that intermediary to help you get the access that you want. And if one particular exchange isn't supporting something, we have a network effect to complement that. That enables us to offer some really great pricing. I mentioned great pricing from a execution standpoint, but our model enables us to offer commission-free trading. So you trade with Voyager, you get a better price on the things that you're trading in terms of the actual price you execute at, and we don't charge you any fees. We put all that in a pretty, what we think, easy to use, fast and fun mobile trading application that has some news integrated into it, some more key information about the different coins, and try and act as that service agent that helps you be more informed and helps you get a better quality trade.
To begin with, I wanted to go over the partnerships. And I think in the long term, it's going to lend credibility to the platform because they're partnering with people that we would consider part of the legacy market, people who trade with traditional assets like stocks, commodities, bonds, and other traditional assets. Through this partnership, investors who trade on these legacy platforms, these brokerages, will be able to buy and sell and trade digital assets. If these brokerages feel comfortable allowing Voyager to handle their clients' digital assets, it not only lends credibility to Voyager, but it also makes me feel more comfortable leaving my assets on the Voyager platform. because I'm sure these legacy institutions have done their due diligence in researching Voyager and making sure that they're able to safely and securely custody their clients' assets. And I also think it's important that they use a reputable custodian. It looks like Voyager has selected the Ledger Vault. So that means the crypto assets that you hold on the Voyager app are held with Ledger Vault, not necessarily with the Voyager themselves. And custodians like Ledger Vault, BitGo, they're becoming an industry standard. You see companies like Celsius, Crypto.com, and other digital asset-based companies choose to custody with BitGo or Ledger Vault. One thing that's a little bit unclear to me is that they're able to provide interest products to their clients, meaning clients who keep their crypto assets on the platform are eligible to earn a percentage yield that's distributed monthly. If that's accomplished through the partnership with Celsius Network, and Celsius is custodying their assets with BitGo, does that mean some of these assets are with BitGo and some of these assets are kept with Ledger Vault? I mean, they're both becoming more and more reputable as time goes by, but as an investor, I personally like to know who's actually holding my assets. Next, they've added limit orders to all coins. It's now completely live. This happened a little bit after my last review, but now on all crypto assets offered by the Voyager app, you'll be able to pick the price, it's the size of your order, and the Voyager team will execute the order on your behalf once the limit hits. The app is very user intuitive. I'm sure most of you guys will be able to figure out how to set limit orders, but if you needed more information, go make sure you check out the website. I'll include a link in the description below if you needed more guidance or information. Now, this tends to be the main grievance that users have against the platform, is that they're unable to take out certain assets. For the time being, you can only take out Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dash, and the Voyager token. That means all the other tokens are not eligible to be withdrawn. You can buy and sell them, but you just can't take them off the platform. But as you heard in the intro, they plan to enable full self-custody of your digital assets. This implies that when this becomes fully enabled, you'll basically have full control over them. So you'll be able to send them to any address of your choosing. They don't have a specific date for releasing full custody of your digital assets, but they expect it to be sometime in early January. I just wanted to include this bit of information because I thought it was pretty interesting, and I don't think a lot of people know that Voyager is actually a public company. They're traded on the Canadian stock market under the ticker VYGR. So for those who believe in the company and that want to partake in their success, their stock might be a good play for you. But remember, they also have the Voyager token, and as the platform grows and adds additional utility to the token, there's the chance that the token could appreciate in value. So if you're bullish on the Voyager app, those are two potential plays for you, which in my view is pretty cool because for most exchanges out there, it's very hard for retail investors to share in the success of the exchange. Voyager has introduced earn interest on Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. This is in addition to Bitcoin and Voyager. They respectively earn 3% and 5% if you keep them on the Voyager platform. But as of January 1st, 2020, customers can now earn 2% on Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. So unlike Coinbase, where you can buy and you don't earn a single dime for the crypto that you keep on the platform, if you buy any of the cryptocurrencies listed above, you'll earn a certain percentage that will be distributed to you monthly. And on top of all that, you don't have to lock up your cryptocurrencies like you do with some of these other lending platforms. But there is a catch. You have to keep a minimum balance that's different for every token to get that interest. So for Bitcoin, you have to own at least 0.01. For Voyager token 2000, you have to hold at least 2 Litecoin, 0.3 Bitcoin Cash, and half Ethereum. If you keep and maintain those minimum balances, you'll be automatically eligible to earn the interest. Also, if you decided to opt out for any reason, they also give you an option for that as well. And you can see here on this chart, they've basically showed you what would happen to your Bitcoin balance if you kept at least 3 Bitcoin on their platform. And if you look at the interest earned column here, you can see that it's going up every month, which means that the interest is compounded for you. So if you compare this to Coinbase, you're saving on fees, but you're also earning interest on the crypto that you keep on the platform. I think there's a good chance that this becomes commonplace amongst all the exchanges. Pooling liquidity and giving clients the best prices is definitely a competitive edge, but what takes Voyager to the next level, in my opinion, is this interest earn product. Now, Voyager does have insurance through their custodian, Ledger X, that covers a certain amount of crypto in the event of a hack or some sort of other malicious attack. But to my knowledge, they're one of the first few platforms to offer FDIC insurance to anybody who keeps USD on their platform. And this tends to be a common concern amongst investors. And I think if they're able to eventually provide a yield on that USD, you'll see a lot of investors that are seeking a yield flock to their platform, because the prospects of not losing any of the principal that you deposit with them, but also having an opportunity to earn a yield, is going to be very appealing to traditional retail investors. Here's my actual portfolio on the Voyager app. In the last video, I decided to do an experiment with my portfolio and invest $10 in the crypto assets that had the smallest dollar value. So out of all the cryptos, these were trading under $1, some of them less than a penny. I started by putting $10 in, and since then I've added another $10, and you can see how my portfolio has performed since then. And the purpose of this portfolio is to show everybody how a little money can go a long way. And if this bull market that everybody's talking about eventually comes, I'll make sure to provide you guys with update videos on my portfolio. But aside from this experiment, as part of my dollar cost averaging strategy, sometimes I'll buy Bitcoin on the Voyager app and I'll send it to a different platform that's giving me a better yield. I used to send it to crypto.com when they were giving 8% on Bitcoin, but since they've dropped the rate, I've been sending it to the BlockFi platform. And by the way, guys, I've done extensive reviews on both platforms, so if you have some time, make sure to check out those videos. But here on Voyager, I have a balance and I meet the minimum threshold to earn interest. And you could see here on my screen, I've received a total of 2 interest payments, one in November and one in December. Again, in my view, this is a better alternative to Coinbase, especially for buying one of these crypto assets that they support for their crypto earn service. I understand that people have different needs and wants. Some prefer keeping their assets on cold storage. Some people are looking for a large yield. Some people want increased accessibility to their crypto, so they don't want them locked up. So depending on your specific needs, you're going to have to do your own research and figure out which one of these platforms gives you everything that you're looking for. But I think with Voyager, if you're not going to use it to earn interest, I think at the very least, you should seriously think about using it as a fiat on-ramp, because their pooled liquidity model will help you get the best prices, meaning that you'll get the biggest bang for your buck. And this especially affects people who are either making large purchases or more frequent purchases, because if you're doing that, you want to make sure that the exchange that you're buying those cryptos from is giving you the best price possible. And if you're thinking about trying them out, the added bonus is if you use that link in the description below and enter that promo, all you have to do is trade $100 worth of cryptos and they'll credit you $25 worth of Bitcoin. And $25 worth of Bitcoin today may not seem like much, but I remember my brother at his university got 8 Bitcoin for free and immediately cashed them out. Back then they weren't worth much, but today the same 8 Bitcoins would be worth over $56,000. I'm not sure what kind of gains Bitcoin is going to make in the future, but as we all know, a small investment in this space could go a long way. With that, I'll go ahead and end this video. Help me grow this community and spread awareness about all these earn products on various platforms by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and commenting down below. This is CryptoOneStop signing out. I'll talk to you folks next time. Bye.